if you're in business, you would understand that a lot of businesses are really, really suffering, especially since the beginning of 2024. I don't know what kind of business that you're in, but the business that we are in, which is more like a promotional business, meaning we do embroidery, we do digital printing, some laser engraving with engraving on leathers, and pretty much putting the name of your company on any material. Or if you want to customize hats or t-shirts or polos, something like that, that's what we do. And since 2024, it's been really, it's been different. Business, as it were, if you search online, if you go on Facebook, you would see a lot of people trying to sell their equipment. And if you think of that logically, you would realize that no business wants to sell their business, or no business wants to sell their equipment if not for something. Because if others keeps coming in, then there is no need to sell equipment. None. In fact, you would want to buy more equipment in that case. But in this case, a lot of people are selling their equipment because others are not coming in. People are very, very careful on what they buy or what they spend on. And that is affecting us too as a business. And it makes me to think outside of what we are doing usually, because we would, most of our sales comes from online. We do a little bit of, walk-ins, but mostly because we work from home. We work from our home garage. So we don't really have a lot of walk-in, except if someone did maybe Google a service that we provide and they call, then they come into the into our home garage and we help them out, and that's pretty much what we do. But now it's different. It is tough for most businesses. So if you have anybody that that have their own business and truly speaking you can patronize them, please patronize them. Please patronize them. But the question is, do you even need their service to start with, or can you do without their service? Which in this case, our own service, a lot of people can do without it. It's non-essential. It's one of those services that you don't necessarily patronize if for your day-to-day activities. You can do without it. That's pretty much it. So what we've done in our own business is to find a way to bring our service closer to people, meaning not just waiting for them to come to us, but we want to go closer to them. Because waiting for them is one thing, moving closer is another thing. So even if at that point in time they may not really be thinking of the service that we provide, but we moving closer to them, or we prompting the initiation of the transaction, that can serve as a way of kickstarting the services that we provide. So my wife and I thought about, what if we get a van and customize the van in such a way that we can install our equipment in the van and move around, maybe go to events or go to corporate locations like offices, and show them what we do, or do the service while they are there, or just introduce ourselves. And that can be a way of prompting the need for the service. In a way, it serves as marketing, it serves as networking, it serves as a way of introducing ourselves if you've never really done any transaction with us before, which in most cases, like I said before, we rarely serve local people. We mostly serve online customers, so to speak. So we got a truck. I am currently in the truck right now. I will show you around very soon. But the truck already came as a custom built, meaning the person that used the truck before we got the truck had done some, modification to the truck, which in a way is a blessing, and it's part of the things that when I saw the truck, I was like, oh, then we should go for this particular truck. the truck already came with, features that eventually, if we had gotten a truck without those features, I would have to work on those features. You know, I need power. I need table. I need, cabinets and things like that. So if I had not gotten the truck, this particular truck that we got, if I had not gotten it, then we would need to spend extra to get those things done. But in this case, those things came with the truck, which is a blessing. And when I went to the dealership to, check the truck and everything, there is something that I saw on the truck that just made me say, you know what, with the features that it has, plus that, there is something else that it has. In front of the truck, I found this. It says Jesus loves you. I was inspecting the truck, and when I saw this, I'm like, okay, I'm getting that truck. So now let me show you around the truck, what it has, and what we would get rid of, and what we need to modify. So this is a truck. I will turn around. Okay. So it came with cabinets, which is essential for what we need it for. Already built in cabinets. It has this opening, which we will get rid of. We're going to get rid of this. We don't need this. We need our equipment somewhere here. It came with a fridge, a camp kind of mobile fridge. Yeah, it came with that. So the last person that had it they own a dog, so that's where their pet stays. And the truck came with a swivel seat, and this, when I checked online, cost close to like $300 to get this done. It came with that. So it came with this fan. They already made that custom made. They already made that, custom built, so to speak. And, we're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this and, change it to something else that we can use. So let me take you to the back. So this is the back. Now, this is where another thing that the truck has here, battery. We need this, we need this to power the equipment, but this is not going to be enough for what we need it for, but it is a good start. All this installation, all this already made, would save us nothing less than $2,000. Nothing less than $2,000. All this is installation. They've made the floor. They made the floor. They soundproof it. They made all the panels. All this already. If we bought the van empty, it's going to cost us nothing less than $2,000, even more than that. But it came with all that. And another reason why I had to get this particular van is because of the length. So you can see I'm all the way back here, and I'm very close to the road with my own car. So if I had gotten something longer, then I will not be able to, park this way. Then the truck would take the whole space. But now, this particular one, when I saw it, it was just perfect. The length is really, really perfect. It has a swivel seat. Like I said, I'm going to work on that one to make it swivel also. Then it has all this pre-built, which we don't need everything, but at least most of it is going to be used, So I will continue making updates of this new adventure, so to speak, that we would start, going to places. We would be mostly mobile and going to events, showcase our product, our service, as it were, and, network, so to speak. So it's just a way of being creative when there is a shift in, the economy. There is a shift in our business. There is a shift in the level at which our income business-wise is bringing to us. So we just have to find a way to still find a way to turn things around. So this is not to bore you, so to speak. It's not to just dump anything on you. It's just for you to know that we all have stages in our lives that we go through. We are going through a time in this country that is tough. Economically, it is really tough. Business-wise, a lot of businesses are closing down. A lot of people are losing their job. And a lot of people will still lose their job. So if you're out there and you're struggling, God will send help. And network with people. If you can bake, start baking. If you can, do something that would help you to make extra income. Anyway, enough of my talk. I will keep you posted, and thank you so much for watching. It is something that I've never really tried before, but I'm excited. We are excited to go on this journey. It's going to be new. It's going to be challenging, but we are built for it. All right. So it's a ProMaster 2020 1500 van. Good enough for what we need it for. Just bring our embroidery machine on board, get extra power, build more cabinets so that we can have some of the product that we're going to be selling as we move and talk to people more about it. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. And I will keep posting more videos about it. I will post another video maybe when I start tearing things down. I'm trying to build it myself. I don't know what that would look like, but I know from the videos that I've seen online, it's not going to be easy, but I will try. I don't think I would build the shelves or the drawers. Maybe I'll just go to IKEA and buy some. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. I have to make the lightings, and anyway, God bless you. Stay blessed and keep on being creative. Till another time, stay blessed.